Today we're going to be looking at the best starter cars you can use in Need for Speed Unbound, obviously online edition. We've done one for the storyline, so if you want to check that one out, it will be at the end of the video today. But we are looking at the starter rides, as if you go into your customs or into your buy and sell, you will see a lot of cars. We can't afford it as we've just finished doing some upgrades, but if we go past the pile, you have got a lot of upgrades to go for, and most of them complete 50 takedowns. You've got 25 playlists in any, 30 A+, and obviously you will get multiple cars finished every time you progress in your online career. So today, this is just what we've been given. I've basically done around about 5 to 10 playlists at an absolute maximum, and obviously you will all want to know, when do you get the Bugatti? Well, that one is, I believe, if I'm correct, finishing 35 playlists from S+. That is when you get the chance to unlock the Bugatti. Whether you get 3.65 million is for another video. But in terms of my B to S+ categories then, the first one we are going to go with is this beautiful Porsche Carrera. Obviously, it is maxed out to what it can be done, really. In general, I mainly just kind of swap out whatever I can with parts. Obviously, at the end, you always want to use these two, or at least a version of these, however your driving style is. They are going to be necessary in online gameplay, especially if you're going against either very veterans of obviously the online racing career, or some newbies that you just want to get far away from. Obviously as well, you can add nitrous depending on what rank you are. I think we are pretty much maxed out now in terms of what we can do, and some of them, I think this card, to be honest, doesn't have any upgrades that you can do that does go above or below A, to be honest, other than maybe kind of like changing the axle there. You can get a little bit more handling and neutral, again depending on your driving style. In terms of these, I have got the Elite on for that, as well as the Elite for this as well, as it doesn't add any difference. It just gives me a little bit more of the handling. So that is going to be the number one. To be honest, he's managed to win 2 races so far out of 2. Again, there is players that have definitely put him to the test, but I think my driving ability has done really well in this lower tier, and again is probably my better tier because you're not driving at very high speeds in that S+, so you are able to kind of control that a little bit more. If we're then going over to the A tier, we have gone for, if I can find the car wherever it is, I think it's this one that I need to downgrade actually. I think I might have added one too many parts, and now I've got to find... Is it that one? Did I add that? It might have been that. Let me just double check that there's nothing else added. Would that have took it down a lot? Let's just go and add this one. I know there was one that we actually added that really shouldn't have been. It could have been... No, it might not have been that one. I'm interested now. So that would take it to A+ still. I was going to say most of them are pretty neutral, just purely for the fact... Oh, there we go. That might be it. Oh, now we need to get rid of this. Let's have a quick look at that. I think that might have been the one that I accidentally pressed. Realized I can't sell it, so that means... No, it can't be. So it must have been this one then. So unfortunately, the fuel system's going to have to go back to null, which I did think I could have done, but obviously not. So realistically, I'd probably go and get the Pro induction for that. Everything else has been maxed out in terms of obviously nitrous, all of the nitrous stuff. I believe this has got... No, that takes it above A+ if you do all of that. Obviously with the other one, this one we can do, as we've managed to get that done. And to be honest, again, a solid car. I think I use this one in the storyline as well. Personally, the A tier, again, it's kind of that wishy-washy one. I always find that people either go really hard on the B tier or they go really hard on the S+. S and A, I've seen some nice cars, but definitely not in the top sort of category of which you can get with playing a lot of onlines. And remember, this is all based on pretty much starter online. This is not going to be finishing 100 races. If you've done that, this is if you are pretty much bottom tier, just about done online, and you are ready to kind of go into them races. If then we look at the A+, I have gone with, if I can find it, is it this one? No, it isn't, I swear. Honestly, I wish you could put these in an order. It might have actually been that one. I thought I had a different car, but the A+ must have been this one. So I am actually in the middle of upgrading this one still. In general, we've gone for a few parts with it. Obviously to try and max it out to A+, as at the minute it's about a medium level, so we can kind of get a few more decent stuff in this. I believe we still have got the nitrous on everything, as I just find that to be just more beneficial whilst I'm trying to upgrade. Obviously I can do B tier and obviously A, as well as my S plus is fully upgraded as well. That one I definitely needed to get done, so I can start upgrading this car to be able to get it that little bit better. And with the Mazda, I always find it's just always been very reliable for me. And that takes us into S. S is again another one that personally I've gone with a pretty custom car that I got free. Again, needs a nice upgrade on him, but still very, very good performance in game, especially when you do want to use a little bit more of the power. He will definitely do very, very well in races. Again, he is free as well, which is always perfect in keeping them coins, as that is the biggest thing to do with Need for Speed. Is it is so difficult to get your coins on this game. And then finally, my piece de la resistance is going to be my Lamborghini. 400 maxed out to the max, and you cannot argue with this car. It is so fast. I do see quite a lot of people using this, especially at the start, as you can get this one for I think a couple of 100,000, I want to say. Let me just see if he's unlocked here. S plus 382,000, so we spent a lot of money, other than obviously the one that I've got here. That again, don't have 1.5 million, so it just is what it is with that. So I've gone with a Lamborghini, maxed it out to the absolute brim, and it is very, very quick. S plus races are pretty decent with this. Again, if you are against people who have done a lot more online races, you will find that maybe the customability of some S pluses is a slight bit better. For instance, if they've managed to get a Pagani, it's going to be difficult, but you keep grinding the races, you'll find these people that haven't necessarily done a crazy amount of races, and you will be able to get away with a hell of a lot more. And this car is definitely going to be one of my fan favorites personally. So let me know down below, what is your favorite car as a starter? I'll keep this list updated as we go through the Need for Speed Online journey. Make sure you do like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.